The North State Modified Series heads into its second season. Jay Lindroth was crowned as the 2014 champion. 2015 will see new faces battling for this year's title. Drivers from Oregon, North Carolina, and Colorado will be mixing it up with the Northern California regulars. It all starts now. Visit DOGGTV.com for links and information about our show. We're at the All-American Speedway in Roseville, California for the first race of the North State Modified Series 2015 season.
I'm Sylvia Ochoa. Calling tonight's race is Wade Miller and four-time modified champion Wes Miller. It's a beautiful night for racing. It's 75 degrees, the skies are clear here at the All-American Speedway.
This field of cars is really tight tonight, as seen here in qualifying. Guys pushing their cars to the limit. 51 car, Scott Sable gets loose off a tube, bounces it off the wall, rests up in turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, hopefully Scott can get that car back together for the main event and get some points tonight.
Yeah, you see local product here, Chris Price in the 51X car, really good time, 13.858. Less than a tenth or so in the top 7 is separating them, and 2/10 separating the top 10.
Most of the drivers in this series are from California, but this season we have Keegan Walmer from North Carolina, we have Trip Gaylord from Colorado, and we have Kelsey Martin from Oregon.
Yeah, Kelsey, this is her first race in a modified, pulled off a 20th place qualifying effort, looking to move her way through the pack tonight. Your top qualifier tonight, Chris Price in the 51X car, great lap, 13.858.
Tonight's top 6 qualifiers earn the right to race in tonight's Dash for Cash.
The results for tonight's Dash for Cash, Rich Lindgren pulls off the victory. The other drivers getting an opportunity to do a quick test session, get their cars dialed in better for the main event tonight.
Let's go to Wade Miller with tonight's Dash for Cash winner, Rich Lindgren.
We're here with Rich Lindgren, the winner of tonight's Trophy Dash. The car looked great in the Trophy Dash. How do you feel about your chances in the main tonight?
I feel pretty strong about it. The car was really fast, turned good, did everything it was supposed to do, so I'm pretty confident we'll have a top 10 car for sure.
Well, Rich sounds very confident. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Let's talk to the drivers starting in the front row for tonight's main event.
Trip qualified third tonight and is starting on the outside front row of the main event. How do you feel about your chances tonight, Trip?
Well, we got this car pretty good. Early on, we struggled with the car a little bit, so got this where we want it. Hoping for a good night tonight. You know, first race with the North State Series, so hoping for a good night. Got the Garcia Racing, Lucas Oil, Bilstein Shocks, STR car. We qualified third, not where we wanted, but we're starting outside front row, hoping to keep it up front there and challenge for the win at the end.
We're here with Jason Philpott, the pole sitter for tonight's feature race. Jason won the race here last year. You must be feeling pretty good about your chances tonight.
Yeah, it'd be good to continue the roll from last year. We're starting from the pole. Hopefully I can stay here for the full 60 laps and continue my streak with 2 in a row.
Modified veteran Jason Philpott starting on the pole for tonight's main event. Colorado youngster Trip Gaylord starting outside front row, driving the Garcia Racing Modified.
In the second row, we have Keegan Walmer in the number 12 entry, and tonight's fast qualifier Chris Price will be starting on the outside of him.
Your Dash for Cash winner, Rich Lindgren, starting third row inside alongside Darren Knight in the 20 car.
In the fourth row, we have the 18 car of Cody Braun, and outside of him will be the number 77 car of Michael Mitchell.
Nick Lyons in the 9th position. Outside of him, Richie Pott starting 10th.
In the 11th position, we have the 02X of Brian Collins. Starting outside of Brian will be the 16 car of Bobby Hirschbach.
Hard to miss this car out on the track tonight. Number 43, Michael Morrison in that green machine. On his outside, Ty Carlson in the number 8 car.
In the 8th row, we have past modified champion number 7, Guy Young. And outside of Guy is the number 11A, a crowd favorite, Rick Anderson.
Sal Lopez with a couple of cars in tonight's field, starting 17th. Outside of him, William Camara in the 30 car.
In the 19th spot, we have the 33 car of Mike Gorham. And our rookie, Kelsey Martin, number 31, starting in the 20th spot.
21st position, car number 47, John Aronson. Starting shotgun in the field, number 51, Scott Sable, making it back out after the damage in qualifying today.
Starting in the number 23 spot, we have the black and white number 55 of Dave Campbell.
Okay, it's time for tonight's North State Modified Series main event.
Scheduled distance for tonight's race is 60 laps. 22 cars make up the field. Yellow flags do not count. Double file restarts tonight. And this is race 1 of 11 scheduled for the 2015 season.
Alright, it's time to get the season started. This is when all the work in the winter pays off. All leading up to this moment right here, the beginning of the 2015 season of the North State Modified Series.
The green flag is out.
Great start coming through the first corner. 3 wide already going into turn 3. Rich Lindgren on the inside. Fast qualifier Chris Price on the outside of that three-way battle.
Jason Philpott takes the lead. Kip Gaylord settling into second.
All the drivers made it through that. Car still 2 by 2. Most of the way through the field. Front 2 cars, single file.
A lot of 2 wide battles going on at the moment through the field. Everybody trying to sort things out. Keegan Walmer looking on the outside of Rich Lindgren.
It really looks like Jason Philpott, that 15A car, gets a lot of bite, lots of grip off the corner every time.
Darren Knight taking a peek on the outside of your fast qualifier.
Up high there, the red car, number 47, John Arrington, making room for the leaders.
Oh, contact there between the 18 car and the 77. They both make it through. No harm, no foul. There's that green machine, that number 43 we mentioned at the top of the show. Can't miss that car.
Well, the 16 car gets loose. Bobby Hirschbach collects it back up. So he's going to lose a couple spots, but he's back on track.
Car, you see the topless car, Darren Knight, on the inside of your fast qualifier, Chris Price.
Oh, the 51 car into the wall.
That's your top qualifier, Chris Price. Looks like he's pulling it off the track with damage. Tough break for him. Some contact with him and Darren Knight on the front stretch.
There's caution on the track.
See Guy Young spin around there in the middle of turn 2. Okay, let's take a look at the replay on that.
In the highlighted part, you see Darren Knight on the inside and Chris Price on the outside coming out of turn 4.
Looks like the two just kind of run out of room. Chris out on the outside. He's close to the wall, gets the worst of that situation. Hopefully Chris Price in that 51X car can get the car fixed and get it back out and get some valuable points.
We talked with the promoter of the North State Modified Series, Jeff Stevens, about this new series.
My inspiration for the North State Modified Series was the low car counts at all the racetracks. Guys wanted to do something else. They wanted to travel. They wanted the concept of one big race a month instead of racing a 22, 24-week point season. It just made it more affordable in this economy, and there was just a need in Northern California for a modified touring series.
We'll hear more from Jeff later in the show.
Jason Philpott and Trip Gaylord bring him to the line.
No contact in the middle there.
The green flag is out.
A little bit spread out here in the middle of the pack. Looked like the 82 car of Nick Lyons maybe had an issue on that restart. Yellow's out. Flagman didn't like that start, so we'll do it again.
Oh, we got a slow S-Nick Lions in the front stretch. Looked like that car's not under power.
Yeah, that was more than likely. That was the issue on that restart, causing the backup. He obviously having some issues. Looks like he's getting a little help there from local favorite and friend Rick Anderson in the 11A car.
Give him a little push start there, get him back rolling, and get this thing going again.
You just saw Chris Price, your fast time. He had a little contact earlier, leaving the track again. Must need some more repairs.
Okay, they're doubled up again. Let's see if we get a better start this time.
Jason Philpott and Chip Gaylord bring him to the line. The green flag is out.
Oh, Chip Gaylord getting a nice run on the outside there.
Yeah, Tripp able to make that late entry in the corner, kind of roll it up in the middle of the corner there and get a great run on the outside, holding the leader down low.
We're on board with the 12th car of Keegan Walmer.
Darren Knight driving that white 20. You notice it's a topless car, kind of a normal situation here in Northern California. Some local tracks running that style modified. Still got that side-by-side battle between Darren Knight and Keegan Walmer. Looks like Darren Knight makes the pass.
Oh,
Contact between Walmer and 20 of Darren Knight. Knight keeps on going. Looks like Keegan may have had to park it on the backstretch. We'll check it out for damage.
There's caution on the track.
Tough break for Keegan. That Racer Bling modified, number 12. Got a replay in-car shot here. 20 gets by. It just looks like they run out of room there in the corner.
We have another angle on that. Let's see.
Yeah, it hit right on his right front tire on Keegan Walmer in the 12.
Let's hear some more from the North State Modified Series promoter, Jeff Stevens.
When we started this thing, I was a car owner with Firehouse Racing, and I had quite a few different drivers, successful drivers in Northern California drive, and I was a 30-year fireman with Sacramento Metro Fire. At that point, I retired, and there was a strong need, and it was just something I wanted to do. I wanted to start a series in Northern California, similar to Greg Scheidecker and the Lucas Oil Series in Southern California, and it is modeled after theirs, and slowly but surely we're bringing our two series closer and closer together.
In the green next time by. Again, Philpott leads over Gaylord.
Jason Philpott brings him to the line with Chip Gaylord on the outside. The green flag is out.
Yeah, the 57 looks like he got a little bit loose off the corner. We'll see what the flagman does. Yeah, looks like we're going to go for another restart here.
Everybody gathers back up for the restart. The green flag is out.
Everybody makes it through the first corner. Jason Philpott getting that good run off the corner like he has all night so far.
Chip Gaylord pressuring the outside.
Getting a lot of pressure, Philpott is, from the cars behind him of Rich Lindgren and Trip Gaylord. Both looking for a way to squeeze by.
Think Philpott's dropping off a little bit, or you think the other two are just getting better?
Yeah, those are all veterans up there in the front. Hard to say. Tire pressures could be coming up. Their cars could be coming in a little bit better, but it really looks like they're looking to take the lead here.
Darren Knight just sitting back there waiting for something to happen, perhaps.
Yeah, that's good short track racing here. Really tight off the corner. Yep, contact.
There's caution on the track.
Nice job by the 16 car avoiding that. Big mess in turn 3.
Looks like maybe the 83 of Richie Potts and the 77 got together. Looks like everybody did a good job getting through that. Maybe a little bumper damage here and there, but for the most part, everybody made it through.
Jason Philpott brings them to the line with Trip Gaylord on the outside. The green flag is out.
Philpott getting another great start. Gaylord again with a decent run on the outside.
Cody Braun starting to sneak up in the top 5 there, putting a little pressure on Darren Knight.
Again, Philpott looks like he gets a great jump. That's got a lot of grip off the corner, and 27 and the 57 really battling it out for second place.
There's a really great battle between the 27 and the 57. Really clean, hard driving there.
Yeah, both these guys, the 57, Trip Gaylord, he's young, but he's been racing a lot, dirt and asphalt. And Rich Lindgren as well. Got a lot of racing background. Understand the situation. It's a long season, and just trying to get some laps in and get to the end of this race.
Everybody's kind of single file in the top 5 there, and we're settling in. Rich taking a little look there at Philpott.
Shoving it in, getting next to our leader.
Tuggy has position.
Trip Gaylord looking to try to get through as well, following through.
6's nosing, going into one. Oh, little contact perhaps.
Philpott able to make it through. More contact. Again, this is tough, hard, short track race, and these guys know what they're doing.
Lap car gets up out of the way.
Much of the field single file here.
Oh, contact in middle turn 1 and 2. 16 car goes around.
There's caution on the track.
Looks like maybe the 8 car of Ty Carlson was involved in that as well. They have an involvement rule in this series, so anytime there's a yellow, if you're involved in that caution, you automatically have to go in the back, regardless of whether you were at fault or not.
Bobby gets that car turned back around. He'll have to go to the back, but he'll be able to continue.
So we're lined up again.
Rich Lindgren and Jason Philpott bring him to the line. The green flag is out.
Very close start here. Good start. Double file all the way through. Lindgren able to take the lead from Philpott coming down the front straightaway.
There's caution on the track.
Check what the yellow's for.
Debris in turn 1.
Oh, yeah, we all flag for debris.
Dreaded debris.
Rich Lindgren and Jason Philpott bring him to the line. The green flag is out.
Lindgren getting a good jump off the corner there. Looking to take the lead from Philpott. We got side-by-side action behind them between Gaylord and Darren Knight.
Darren Knight fighting hard on the outside, not making it easy for Trip.
Darren having a good run there. Not a track that he's real familiar with, not his home track. Making a great showing here at All-American Speedway.
Darren's car actually looks like it's getting stronger as the minute goes on.
Trying to actually take over third and second on the outside here.
Looking strong. It's quite a power move right there.
Yeah, Knight's car is one of those, like you said earlier, looks like it's coming in towards the end of the race. Not sure if Philpott's car is maybe going away, look. Low contact, front straightaway. Local favorite, Rick Anderson, head on in the wall at the flagman.
That was a hard hit.
Have to see what happened there. Hopefully he's okay.
The winter nut's down. That's a good sign. Let's take a look at the instant replay. In the highlighted spot, you see Rick Anderson.
And you got the red car on the high side, lap car number 47, and they get together coming off turn 4. Hooks Rick's right rear, puts him head on into the wall. Hard impact. He's a local favorite here, been racing All-American Speedway for a lot of years. Tough to see that.
Let's hear more from the North State Modified Series promoter, Jeff Stevens.
Our future vision for the series seems to be growing. I've brought in some people, some very strong people in Bob and Nadine Strauss. They were promoters of the year, RPM promoters of the year back about 5 years ago. They ran a very successful Lakeport series. Bob is a great tech person, and Nadine, she can just run a show. They're very well respected in the industry. So with us as a three-way team, I think that this series is going to move forward. It's already moved forward this year, almost leaps and bounds, and I think just the future in North State is very bright.
Brian Collins, row number 3. Collins is running the 6 for this.
Rich Lindgren on the pole, Darren Knight on the outside.
Looks like Darren got a little loose there. I don't know if that one's going to go. No. Feldman calls that one off. We're going to do that again.
Seems to be kind of a common theme here tonight. Guys are a little antsy on these restarts, trying to get the victory here in the season opener.
Once again, Rich Lindgren brings them to the line. The green flag is out.
Like the 20 car got a little loose there in the middle of 1 and 2, trying to roll back in on the high side. 27 getting a good run off the corner.
Side-by-side battle for third place between Trip Gaylord and Jason Philpott.
Trip's really been trying to run that high line all night. Looks like his car is liking it up there. Still trying to get past Philpott. Able to clear him, take over the third spot.
Cody Braun taking a look on the outside now.
I'm not sure what's going on. Philpott's car could be going away here. Other guys' tire pressures are coming in.
The 02X of Brian Collins and the black and white 55 of Dave Campbell having a battle in the middle of the pack.
There's Michael Mitchell coming back from the back after that spin earlier in the race.
So we've got most of the field in the race here on the track tonight, so a lot of cars to pass if you have to go to the back.
There's caution on the track.
Looks like contact in the back between the 51 and the 33. Brings out the yellow.
Driven by Michael Mitchell from the back of the pack.
Rich Lindgren on the pole, Darren Knight on the outside.
Not a great start.
The green flag is out.
Let's see if this one gets by. It hasn't so far tonight. So they might be letting them go here. Rich Lindgren getting the better end of that deal.
Oh, contact between Brian Collins and Bobby Hirschbach.
Lots of contact in the front straightaway. Big wreck in the back.
There's caution on the track.
Big pileup going into turn 1. We'll check the damage, see who was involved.
Kelsey Martin backwards up there in turn 1.
Looks like Bobby Hirschbach and Brian Collins get together and end up hitting nose to nose.
Not sure what started that. Something broke on Collins' car, or if there was contact before that we couldn't see that caused him to come across the nose zone.
We're lined up, ready for the start with Rich Lindgren on the pole. The green flag is out.
Rich really able to get a good jump there on those starts. Got something figured out here at Roseville.
Chip Gaylord's been looking solid the whole race, hanging out there in the top 4.
Kind of in the low line somewhere he's not real familiar with here tonight so far. Trying to stay up there towards the front and go for the win.
The white 18 car, Cody Braun, has just been quietly sneaking up through the pack there, fighting for 3rd place now.
Oh, contact there between Sal Lopez and Jason Philpott. They all make it through. 43 of Mitchell coming on the outside of Lopez.
Cody making that outside work.
Yeah, these short tracks, you really need to be able, when you're on the low side, to be able to let your car come up the track and use the whole straightaway. Doing a good job of holding Gaylord down.
There's caution on the track.
Ty Carlson in the 8 car. Looks like I'm not sure if there was contact. Looks like there's a little damage to the left rear.
We're lined up, ready for the start with Rich Lindgren on the pole. The green flag is out.
Darren Knight making a run on the high side. Nice jump.
Sal Lopez gets turned around, fighting for that 6th position.
There's caution on the track.
A tough break for Darren Knight. Looked like he really had a good run on that start.
Yeah, it looks like that was a great start for him. Sal Lopez, like we said earlier, a couple cars in the field tonight.
Rich Lindgren on the pole. Darren Knight on the outside. The green flag is out.
What a solid restart for everybody.
Intensity level keeps getting higher and higher here the later we get in the race.
Darren Knight really working that outside. He seems to have found something out there.
There's caution on the track.
Looks like the car William Camara, looks like he's slow on the bottom, must have broke.
Yeah, that car's not underpowered. A lot of restarts tonight.
We're lined up, ready for the start with Rich Lindgren on the pole. The green flag is out.
That was a good job for Lindgren there. Let's saw the 20 car kind of get a little bit of a jump on him. Kind of hesitated and then took off. Was able to take the advantage over. A little contact off turn 4. Lindgren Salty taking the lead now. Looking pretty tight still. Looks like the 77 coming high off turn 4.
77 has worked his way back up into a top 5 spot after going to the back after that spin early. Must have a really good car.
Yeah, he said really had to pass a lot of cars to move back up where he's at. Really getting a good run on the high side of Philpott.
Top 5 getting a little spread out there.
Yeah, it looks like the 15A of Philpott. Not sure if his tires are going away a little bit, but he's struggling to kind of hold that bottom line against some of these guys.
There's caution on the track.
Kelsey Martin, Bubba Burger 31 gets turned around.
We're lined up, ready for the start with Rich Lindgren on the pole. The green flag is out.
But Gaylord getting a good start there, trying to get underneath Darren Knight.
Darren Knight slips up a little bit there, and Tripp gets underneath him.
Really driving that car in hard. You see it bottoming out and sparking. These guys are running bump stops in these cars, so they're pretty low.
Tight battle there between Tripp Gaylord and Darren Knight.
Neither one of these guys wanting to give up the second spot, getting late in the race, trying to fight for every inch.
That's some really tight racing there.
Little contact. Oh, a lot of contact in the backstretch. Not sure if both guys, looks like the 57 might be broke and the 20 car.
There's caution on the track.
Yeah, these open wheel cars, they just won't take that wheel-to-wheel contact. Yep, let's see both tires there. Looks like he's got a drag link or something broken on the front of that car. Taking a closer look, it looks like you see the back of the 20 car, Darren Knight, drop as if something might have broke. The car breaks loose, and before the contact with the 57 at Gaylord, I'm wondering if that little contact early in the race with somebody, I wonder if that broke something in the back of his car causing that accident.
Yeah, I may have cracked something in the rear end, maybe an axle, and just finally gave away at the wrong moment for Tripp Gaylord. Tough break for both those drivers. They're in a strong second place. Both maybe had a shot at the win tonight.
Let's hear more from the North State Modified Series promoter, Jeff Stevens.
Sponsorship was real important for North State. We were the new kids on the block. It was really hard for us to achieve sponsorship, and in our first year, Jason Bambert with Road Safety stepped up. He believed in what we were doing. He's seen the need for modifieds in Northern California, and he stepped up financially and gave us the opportunity to start North State, and that basically started the snowball going downhill, which followed in, and now we have Sinister Diesel. Lucas Oil has always been behind us, and one of our newest sponsors is Protect the Harvest. Forrest Lucas, I got a chance to meet him in Indiana, and just a great man and with a great thing, and the need for Protect the Harvest in Northern California. You know, Protect the Harvest is big in the south, but there was a need because Northern California has a lot of farmlands, and they seen the need, and North State fit the bill for Protect the Harvest, because most of the racetracks we do race at are fairground racetracks with strong 4-H program and women in agriculture, and that's really what Protect the Harvest is about, and got the point across, and they're starting to step in more financially, and we're spreading their word, and it's helping our series, and it's really becoming a good relationship with Forrest Lucas and Protect the Harvest.
Michael Mitchell and Jason Philpott, 55. And the 43 car, Michael Morris, making for top 6.
Rich Lindgren on the pole, Cody Braun on the outside.
Well, he gets really sideways on that start.
This car's got a lot of horsepower. They got a treaded tire. It's really hard to get this stuff to the ground.
5-man called that one off. Let's try this again.
Rich Lindgren and Cody Braun bring him to the line. The green flag is out.
Double file. Lindgren looking to take the lead, but the 18 car still looking strong on the outside. 77 has come all the way through the field. More contact. Looks like Sal Lopez in the 02, Ty Carlson of the 8 car.
There's caution on the track.
Sal's still sitting at the bottom of the track there.
Yeah, you see the back of the car will drop down. Maybe he got some suspension damage or something from that incident.
Let's hear more from the North State Modified Series promoter, Jeff Stevens.
Our relationship with Lucas Oil is very strong. Greg Scheidecker became a good friend of mine. And him, Brownie, and Bill have been instrumental to the North State Series. Matter of fact, the last 2 seasons they've attended our opening race and helped us. At that point, we're bringing our rules closer together. We've only got a couple of rule differences now between the 2 series, and what it showed it makes the cars worth more money. These guys are getting more money for our cars because a North State car with very little changes can be a Lucas Oil car, and a Lucas Oil car with hardly any changes is also a North State car. So it makes the value go up because the car can be sold anywhere and almost run everywhere. And we have a really good relationship with Lucas Oil, and we look up to them, and we couldn't have did this series without them.
We're lined up ready to start again with Rich Lindgren on the pole.
Now, due to time constraints, it looks like we're going to go single file restarts for the remaining laps of this main event.
So the front of this field changed dramatically over the last few laps. See some contenders that we weren't seeing earlier in the race, and they're getting the 77, working his way through the pack. Even Richie Potts in the 83 as well.
The green flag is out.
Calmer restart here at the front 2. Pulling away from the field a little bit. 18 car looking strong here towards the end of the race.
Yeah, he's making a little charge on Rich there, putting more pressure on him.
Yeah, with no pressure from the car in 3rd place, 18 able to do what he wants to try different lines without worry of somebody passing him or shoving a nose in on him.
Take a look on that outside.
Yeah, he's determined to try that high side. You know, if you're going to pass the guy on the short track, you got to go where they're not. You know, that's exactly what he's doing. Rich able to get that good run off the bottom of the corner.
Looks like Cody might have used up his tires. Got a little heat in them. Fell back a little bit.
Yeah, these McCreary's are pretty forgiving. They take a lot of abuse, but getting late in a run like this, running the high side, it will take its toll on your tires. Looks like the 77 starting to reel in the 18 car now.
Field kind of spread out now. Everybody settled in. Logging some laps.
27 not looking for any more yellows, looking to get this thing over with.
White flag's out.
Looks like they're going to shorten this race, scheduled for 60.
Rich Lindgren brings home the win for the first race of the 2015 North State Modified Series.
Yeah, it's a caution-filled race. Had to shorten it up due to time constraints. They have a curfew here at All-American Speedway. So, sure, Rich, glad to get it over with, get his first win.
Congratulations to team owner Sal Lopez and to Rich Lindgren on a great job tonight.
Good job to Rich.
Yeah, congratulations to the Sal Lopez Racing. Rich Lindgren, heck of a job.
Let's go to Wes Miller in the pits talking to your winner tonight, Rich Lindgren.
All right, we're here tonight with the winner of the North State Modified race here at All-American Speedway, Rich Lindgren. Rich, car looked pretty good tonight. You want to talk about how it went?
Yeah, it was pretty much like I said in the trophy dash. It was pretty much on a rail. On the restart, on the very initial start, we were really good, and it just stayed consistent through the whole race, and just picked the cars off, you know, lap by lap, and it was all good.
Yeah, I noticed on some of those restarts, I mean, you and I have raced together in the past, and it looked pretty tight, pretty close racing on some of them. Not a lot of contact, but good, close, hard racing. Didn't see anything out of line. It was kind of a rough night out there, a lot of yellows, but up front it looked pretty clean.
Yeah, definitely the guys in the front, they're definitely hard racers and good racers, and this is one hell of a division they've got going on now.
Good job. Any sponsors you want to talk about?
First and foremost, I got to thank Sal Lopez for giving me the opportunity to drive this car. Just Guns, Golden State Interiors, U-Pole, Mark and MTFX Graphics does an awesome job on the car. Valley Tire and Wheel, and just the whole crew that helped out. Couldn't do it without them.
All right, good deal. Well, good job to Rich Lindgren and Sal Lopez team winning the first race of 2015 season here at All-American Speedway in the North State Modified Series.
I want to thank Wes Miller and Sylvia Ochoa for all of the great support and for the help on this show. Could not have done this show without them. Thank you. The next stop on the North State Modified Series will be at Lakeport Speedway in Lakeport, California. Visit DOGGTV.com for links and information about our show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook.